All right, welcome to the town square, where we extend an open invitation to one and all to shine a light on things in our country that we think need to be seen and heard, like the David versus Goliath case we're exploring today. An Illinois shareholder suing investment giant Goldman Sachs for allegedly wasting shareholder money on huge bonus payouts. It's one of two new lawsuits charging Goldman with putting bonuses before shareholder interests. As proof, Brown's lawsuit states that the bank spent more money on bonuses than it earned in all of 2008. Goldman paid its employees $4.8 billion in bonuses in 2008. That was the bailout year, despite earnings over the course of the whole year of just $2.3 billion, as you can see there. Brown's suit also points out that in 2009, Goldman spent 259%, more than triple its first quarter income, on compensation. Are they simply using this place to extract America's wealth for their own personal enjoyment of boats and houses? I don't know. Brown called this, quote, a waste of the company's assets and a breach of duty and loyalty. Joining us in studio, Ken Brown's attorney in the lawsuit against Goldman Sachs, Lynda Grant. And, Counselor, it's a pleasure to see you. What specifically do you allege?
Well, you know, the basic case is exactly like the Attorney General's report that he did in July 2009. He did an investigation, and he said that with regard to the banking industry, compensation has become unmoored from performance. And that's exactly what we're saying here. This is called a derivative case. It's against the board of directors of Goldman saying, hey, you've got a compensation policy. It says tie compensation to performance, and you didn't do that here, and you're not going to do it with a $22 billion that you intend to pay out.
But there are those who argue that their performance was actually impeccable. When you look at the cascade of problems that the country was experiencing during the credit crisis, their capacity to secure money from the U.S. government and their ability to use the money that they secured either directly from the U.S. government or that was used by the U.S. government to support entities around them so that they could continue to exist because we are supporting all the other parts around Goldman Sachs, that Goldman Sachs performed brilliantly by manipulating that situation to make more money than ever before.
Well, the manipulation is not performance, so we have to get that straight.
Well, in the financial universe, it frequently is.
Well, that's why there are people like me who say no. You have to have real growth, and the compensation is supposed to be based on real growth, not manipulation. Now, I know you did a program a couple of months back, your Black Magic program, which showed how Goldman survived this worst liquidity crisis in the history of the country. And that demonstrates that, in fact, what it did was it got $10 billion in TARP, it got $13 billion in AIG money.
The backdoor money,
The backdoor money, and it's now a holding company, and it's getting all kinds of benefits.
We know, believe me, I know.
You know that, and you've done the analysis. So you know that the compensation is not based upon real growth. In 2008, Goldman Sachs was basically in the tank.
I know. I'm out of time, and it's a real pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much.